Welcome, mourners. You are listening to Dirge of Mourning's Coffin Carrier. I am your host, Andrew A. Graves, alongside Terabella Thorne. In this episode, we'll be looking at a Ukrainian band called Autumnia. I hope I pronounced that right. With their song, Falling Asleep with Eternity, from 2009's release, O Funeralia. Again, hope I pronounced that right. Oh, fuck me. Yes. There.
Here you go again.
There.
Here you go again. I'm taking it you liked that song?
Just give me a moment. I need to just remember I'm alive. Oh.
Very interesting song.
Oh, it doesn't deserve to sound that good. But it does. I just got hit by a truck and flung for miles, and I want to do it again.
Well, this song is a bit different sounding than a lot of the songs that we do on here.
Well, I would class this like the Lament Christ song, a funeral doom ballad, if you will.
Softer. We have not a lot of giant things going on. We have the piano, the voice, the beautiful music. And to me, it reminded me a little bit of some of the softer sounds of Clouds.
Yes.
So I enjoyed it. But go ahead. What did you think? Oh, I know you liked it, but I mean, why?
Oh.
Why?
So, right off the bat, the atmosphere it brings, with the storm clouds, the heavy rain pouring, as this nice gentle piano comes in and sets the mood perfectly.
Yeah, that lovely piano through. Yeah.
And then we have some light orchestration thrown in there. It's not too heavy, it's not overpowering.
No, not at all.
And then we have a very soft death growl.
Mm-hmm.
If you can even call it that. It is borderline rough vocal.
Yeah, I would definitely categorize it maybe not as death growl so much.
And then the lyrics just sweep you away.
Yeah, the lyrics.
And then there's just one section in particular that just gets me every fucking time.
Well, let's see if it's the same as me. Go ahead.
It's the piano solo in the middle.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about lyrics. Oh, okay. Yeah,
we'll get to the lyrics in a minute, but that piano solo, right in the middle, fantastic pianoship. Mastery over the instrument, clearly. Again, we have the orchestra just coming in a little bit heavier this time to keep that mood going, while the piano is just creating just wonderful, wonderful music and sounds, and just it just drips with mood.
For this particular song, with these particular lyrics, the piano and the soft music is perfect. If this were done in a much bigger, bolder way, I don't think I just wouldn't go with the lyrics. That's all I'm trying to say. The lyrics sort of are softer lyrics in a way. The idea is a soft, loving idea.
It is, but when you, as we're just going to get into the lyrics here, the idea is soft and gentle as it's presented, but the underlying theme is extremely dark.
Oh, it's dark, but it's also very loving. So
yes.
I would like to say a line that caught me as being really special and different.
Okay.
Just a very simple little line in the middle of the song. Cover me with coverlet of funeralia.
That's actually my favorite line as well.
Oh, how lovely.
It just, it sums up what this genre is really about, I feel anyway. When you strip it all away from, like, you know, the sculptures in graveyards and the coffins and the gloomy atmosphere that we all seem to love and enjoy, these songs are heartwarming memories, and they are almost like love letters to the ones we care deeply about.
Yeah, to the dead ones.
And it is within...
That is not a H.P. Lovecraft reference. Sorry.
No. I get where you're coming from, though. I get where you're coming from, because there is a sense of, like, extreme mourning here, but it's done with a more clearer mind.
Well, I have something to say about a clear mind with this.
Okay.
I believe this person is a little bit over the top. And, I mean, what we're hearing here basically is, you know, if you're here, and give me your hand. And basically the person is like, I think sort of calling the dead spirit to them.
Oh, absolutely.
This so badly. Well, as it goes on, it's pretty much in that same vein. But to me, that very last word, please, is done so creepily. It's creepy. I'm sorry. It's kind of a creepy song. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, it's loving. Yes, it has all these elements of, you know, funeralia. But that last word, the way he says it, it's like, what? It's like, that's creepy.
You're saying it's creepy. If you put it into the context of what the words are, it makes perfect sense of why you would end it that way.
Well, I would like to hear it more in the vein. Maybe it's his voice at that moment, but I could picture someone like saying this to themselves and crying over that, where the way he says it, it's a little bit like, I don't know. It just, to me, right at that moment, I kind of got the chuckles and I felt it was a little creepy. But I get the point. Obviously, it's a loving song, and somebody misses somebody terribly, so terribly that they want them there. And I mean, we often feel that. You know, why are you gone? Where are you? I want you here.
Like, for example, the last paragraph, last words. A palm has touched the lips. Farewell. We sleep forever. And in brackets, together. Forever, I should say. If you are, I pray, take away it from me. If I am, I'll never wake up again.
Mm-hmm.
What you're not getting when you're listening to those words, you have to literally visually see them, is he's deliberately pausing on certain things he doesn't want to say, because the feeling I get is he's talking about committing suicide.
I sort of felt that too.
Which is kind of ironic, because one of our previous episodes really touched on that.
Yeah. So if you have any questions about that, please go to the previous episode and listen to that, because we have a very interesting discussion and interesting information, in some pertinent information in there. But
oh, absolutely.
The feeling I get about this is maybe not so much that. Maybe just this extreme sadness, longing, wanting them there so badly that they're envisioning all of this happening.
Oh,
and, you know, hoping so much. It's kind of like when we say, well, you know, if we envision it and think about it enough and hope for it enough, it's going to happen.
Right. There's that sort of like concept that like some people talk about, is like if you think about it hard enough, you sort of manifest it.
Yes. And I think that's what is going on.
Yeah, this is almost that sort of concept. Is I want this to be as real as it is in my head.
Yeah. I mean, we're not
the reason
about like you know, your career or wanting to buy a house. We're talking about.
No. But the reason I say that the person did it with a sort of calmer mindset is due to the fact of the words chosen aren't so sporadic as if someone had wrote it like way after the fact, not in that moment. They waited. They've dwelled on it.
In other words, it's not spontaneous, like,
right.
Oh, if you're here, give me your hand. Oh, but it's like
this is. I have felt this pain for so long. I need this to get it off my chest. That's why, like, there's the part "carry me away in myself," the tortures in my bones. He's feeling the pain from it all over this length of time. That's, at least from what I'm getting, you know. He also says, keep me on the edge of my grave, which again leads me to another element of why I think he's talking about the suicide concept.
About that part too. That part kind of, I kind of looked at those words and thought, what the heck? So, interesting. Very interesting song. Like I said, a little different. And I like the take on it. I think it's nice.
I just wish more funeral doom bands would do a bit more of this, because it would really showcase.
Throw that in there with all your gruff, death growly, big doomy, music-y, blah blah blah. Yeah, throw a nice little ballad in there occasionally.
Yeah, because I think it would help set a nice pace and mood for an album such as this, and like, you know, the Lament Christ album and stuff like that.
I mean, this could even be like done acoustically, and it would just be like gorgeous. It would be.
It is almost in that vein.
It is almost, but I mean, strip it away even more. The lyrics really tell the story. They really do.
Absolutely. So I guess there's only one other thing to do then.
I know what you're gonna say.
Oh.
Well, go ahead.
Scoring.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? I kind of.
I think this is where we might actually differ for the first time.
Possibly, but we might come into the middle then.
Well, that's probably how it will work.
Okay, then I'm going to say what I'm going to say first then, and then you say.
Okay.
9. What
10.
Were you gonna say? So we have to do 9.5.
There you have it, folks. 9.5. It's a 9.5 then, because I feel that it represents funeral doom perfectly. If you're wanting to get into the genre, this is a great song to be introduced to. It's not overly long.
Yeah, it's shorter. It's easy to listen to and accept. Like, some things are so harsh that they scare people. Right. I mean, at my job, I actually had people laughing when I said, "Listen to this." They're like,
Oh, I get the best reactions as well when I tell people this is what I do for fun.
Yeah.
They just look at me going, and how long is this song? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, and does it sound like this all the way through? I'm like, pretty much. You could take a bathroom break if you needed. You won't miss much. Only the first 4 notes have started. Oh, and how long have we been into the song? 6 minutes. Okay. But, yeah, 9.5 is an excellent score, I think. I'll meet you halfway, as we said.
Okay.
And
Me too. I'll meet you halfway too.
and for whatever reason, you guys haven't heard of this band or heard this song, or even just not heard the song in a long time, links in the description as usual. And I guess that'll do it from us here at Coffin Carrier. Until next time, mourners, remember, every day is a funeral.